So, hello again to my channel, 45 RPMs. Nice to see you back. And today we want to talk about, or I want to talk about something very special. If you have a look on the last years, the years of the vinyl boom, the vinyl comeback, there have been three bands who dominates all. First, of course, the Beatles. Second, Pink Floyd. And third, Led Zeppelin. If you look at the sales charts, they have always been on the 1, 2 and number 3 spot. And I think it will stay that way for a long time. So today we talk about the Led Zeppelin editions and the questions which editions are the most reasonable editions to get. If you look at Discogs, which is a great source for information and looking how many editions are there, which are good, how much do I have to pay for each edition, you see that most of the Led Zeppelin albums have over 500 reissues over the time. So it's legion. It's so many, and which one should I get? So maybe I can bring some light into the dark. It is not a video which is absolutely this is the way to go. It's just a suggestion, it's just my opinion, which I came to over the last years. And generally, you can say that the Holy Grail are the first pressings from the United Kingdom. But there is one problem. First problem, the price. For the main albums, they go up to 3,000 euros. And the second problem is get a clean copy. Those are old records. Try and get a clean copy. They are very, very, very hard to get. Then there are the Japanese editions, also pricey, but a little more easy to get. But I don't think they sound so good. I've heard from 5 albums. I heard the Japanese early editions, and they are very soft, you know. Led Zeppelin has never been a very audiophile band. Jimmy Page for sure is not Alan Parsons. He may think otherwise, but he isn't. You also can see that there are the 2000, I think from 2014 are the newest remasters, and they are all digital. And he said Led Zeppelin has never sounded better, but they are digital and you hear it. They sound modern, they sound clear, but it's not the way I want to listen to Led Zeppelin. So which one to get? There is also from Led Zeppelin II, there is an edition from Mobile Fidelity Sound Lab. And this one is not as good as one who is very into these Mophie editions thinks. It's very audiophile, it's very, very nice, but it's not the way Led Zeppelin should sound. So what can we do? What did I do? And then I came up to a label which doesn't exist anymore. Now, but that's not completely true. It still exists. Analog Productions bought them, but they are not active now. And they did one iconic thing. I can't talk about that because I don't have it. I've heard it years ago, and that is the Led Zeppelin box from them. The Led Zeppelin box is an incredible piece. It's every Led Zeppelin record put on a one-sided disc. So you have, of course, 45 rounds per minute, and you have 2 songs on one side, and then you have to flip the whole vinyl, because there's only pressed one side. And that throughout the Led Zeppelin catalog, those sound really, really good. But they did something else, and that is my choice to go with Led Zeppelin, and those are the 200 gram Quiet SVP vinyls. They come with this sticker, and those are all analog productions, and they sound very, very, very good. Probably the very early pressings are slightly better if you get a good one, but it's nearly impossible to get one. Absolutely impossible to get one for a bearable amount of money. And those editions were all mastered by, I'll show you some.